Okay, we're going to draw a sample of the beer. This is a thing called a wine thief, and this draws it out. You can also just use like a measuring cup or a jar or something. Just make sure you sanitize it really well before you put it in there. And you're going to put it into the hydrometer test tube. Take the hydrometer and place it in there. And we're looking for somewhere around 1.04 to 1.045 or so.
What does the hydrometer measure?
The hydrometer measures the specific gravity of the beer, which is the ratio of the beer's density to that of water. And the difference between the specific gravity today and the specific gravity that we're going to measure when we bottle it tells you the alcoholic content of the beer, because alcohol is lighter than water, and as it ferments, this number will go down. Looks like that's measuring about 1.044, which is great. That's exactly what we're looking for. It also helps you kind of make sure that you're on target with the beer you're making. Most beer recipes have a target gravity. Okay, so we're going to take our yeast now. Go ahead and stir it up. It's been 15 minutes. It's been sitting here. Not too many chunks in it. There'll be a few, but to be pretty much liquefied. Okay, and now we're going to pitch it. This is called pitching the yeast. Just going to open up the beer and dump that in there. Now the yeast will start going to work fermenting the beer. Make sure you get all of it out. Cover it back up. You need to put the lid on tight, and then we're gonna fill the airlock halfway with liquid. You can use water, or you can use name brand vodka. I heartily endorse it. Only reason I use vodka is that it's sterile, and that if any of it gets into the beer, it won't harm anything. If you use bleach water or something like that, if it gets into the beer, it could really harm the yeast. You don't want that. The yeast does all the work from here on out until it comes to bottling, and then we do the work. So what's going to happen now is the yeast in here will eat all the sugars that are in the wort that we just created. And when they eat the sugars, they produce alcohol and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide will build up pressure in here, and that will escape through the airlock, and it'll start popping like this. 24 hours or so, it should start doing that pretty regular. And then you want to let it do that for another week or 2 weeks. And then you can either bottle it or you can put it into a secondary fermenter, which you can use a carboy like this, or you can use another bucket. And then you can wait another couple weeks and then bottle it. Like I said, you can bottle it as soon as a week from now, but it might help to wait 2 weeks.